Hi guys, this is Brad Lincoln with Pathway to Oz with another one of Brad's quick bits of information, and today we're going to talk about OSHC, or Overseas Student Healthcare Cover. Now, Overseas Student Healthcare Cover is something just about every student undertaking study in Australia will need. There are a few countries that don't require it, which is Scandinavian, Northern Europe type countries, but you may always speak to us if you're not sure if you need overseas student healthcare cover or not, because more than likely you probably will. Now, overseas student healthcare cover is something that you've got to have for the duration of your stay in Australia whilst on a student visa. Now, the cost is approximately $500 per year, depending on the provider you choose to go with. How long do you need it for? As mentioned, you're going to need this for the full duration of your student visa. This includes the periods of when you plan to, like when you arrive in Australia before your course starts, and also any holiday periods after your course is finished. You still need to have that OSHC cover in place. Now, if you are adding a partner to your student visa, this dramatically increases the cost of your OSHC. Okay, now to give you an example, and using that base of 1 year as the duration for a single person, it'd be roughly $500 a year. As soon as you add a partner, so partner, spouse, dependent on that visa, it could go up to around $2,900 per year. Now, to take that to the next level, if you are adding a partner and maybe you have children, this can affect the cost in a huge way. So to give you an idea, using that year again as the base, for a main applicant, a dependent and a child involved on that policy, you're going to be looking at about $5,000 for that policy. You know what I mean? So there is a very, very big difference, and something when adding a family of any kind, and something you do need to be aware of before making the decision to come out to Australia. When to start that policy. So basically you start it from when you if you're here in Australia, when you decide to transition onto that student visa and when you plan for that to start, or when you intend to arrive in Australia if you're not currently here. What you need to provide to get the policy is pretty simple. They just need a clear scan of your passport of yourself and anyone who you intend to be added to that policy. What you should claim on OSHC. So basically OSHC allows you to claim on just about anything, whether it be visits to the doctor, hospital trips, ambulance trips, emergency situations, even some medications you can claim back on OSHC. But it is also a really important idea that if you are looking to get one of these policies, that you do a bit of your own research, you see what the policy does and doesn't cover, because they all do vary. So some policies will cover certain things, other policies won't. So you mean, it's OSHC, it's healthcare, make sure you do a bit of your own research and see what you're signing up for. And how to get it all started. So basically it's really simple. Once you do have your OSHC policy purchased, and you're either transition onto that student visa or you arrive in Australia, it's as simple as sending an email or making a phone call to your policy provider. Let them know that you've arrived and your policy needs to start, and as well as that, let them know your Australian address. So they can send you out your welcome pack, which includes your card, detailed information about your policy, preferred doctors, and just some emergency contact numbers and things like that that you might find really beneficial while being in Australia. All right guys, so that's it. OSHC covered, and if you do have any other questions or want to find out more about what coverage you need for your situation, please never hesitate to contact the team at Pathway to Oz via the website, phone, email, or Facebook. Thanks guys.